turning pages, night turning days. I'm tired of waiting, I gotta make it.
What's up, y'all? This Relly all back on another video. Yes, son. Today we gotta talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers because it is some current drama going on with Rondo, and we gotta talk about it. We gotta address it, and I'm gonna also show you the clip, well, the news report too as well. So, but before we get into that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you already subscribed, share this to somebody who ain't subscribed, because with y'all, I know I can get there. And also make sure you smash and spam that like button so we can tell the world to watch this video. But with all that being said, though, I'm gonna show y'all the news report, and then we're gonna really start talking about everything we need to talk about regarding the Cavs.
New tonight, local court records released this evening show a Louisville woman has filed an emergency protective order against the current Cleveland Cavalier and former UK basketball star Rajon Rondo of Louisville. She claims he pulled a gun and threatened her life in an incident that happened here in Louisville last week. Rondo was most recently seen earlier this month at this Louisville event with NFL stars Teddy Bridgewater and Lamar Jackson. The court documents state that the woman says Rondo, quote, became enraged when she asked the child he was playing video games with to sort the child's own laundry. She says he smashed a plate, knocked over trash cans, stomped on landscaping lights, and then drove through the yard. The woman says when she confronted Rondo, he told her, quote, "You're dead," end quote. She says Rondo left the home but then returned with a gun. The woman says she called the former LMPD interim police chief Yvette Gentry for help. She is also the Rajon Rondo Foundation executive director. The woman says she locked herself in the house with the children, and Gentry eventually told her Rondo had left and that she had his gun. A judge granted the EPO on Friday. In a statement to ESPN, an NBA spokesperson says they're aware of the report and are gathering more information. No charges have been filed in connection with this incident.
And before we get deep into the conversation, I would like to shout out MVO_Queese. He has amazing 2K content. He's on the rise. Give him a shot and watch him grow. Like now. Oh, also, I can't forget to thank y'all. Anybody, I would like to thank y'all for showing me love for my graduation. As I graduated from UT, University of Toledo, as a dual business major in marketing and business management. But like I said, this ain't about me. This is about the Cavs. This is about Rondo. Let's get into it, right? Unfortunately, as we see the report, right? Allegedly, Rondo is in a situation where he may be facing some serious allegations, right? And I want y'all to hear that word allegations because a lot of this information is not confirmed. There's not a lot of witnesses as of right now. As of where I'm seeing it and what I've dug up, is not a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to sit here and say Rondo did do it. I'm not going to say he didn't do it. But just know Rondo is going to be in a little situation this summer, for sure. Now, what does this mean for the Cleveland Cavaliers? This means we may need to start opening our eyes, opening up our ears to potential other point guards or other suitors for that backup position. Assuming if Rondo was the guy we wanted to bring back, right? Because obviously Rondo got some situation he has to handle, some business he has to handle in that. I wish him the best, though. Like, I hope he didn't do that because, you know, we all know what that's going to mean for him. But for the Cleveland Cavaliers, we have to move accordingly. And that means we have to look at other suitors for the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? That's a lot of players that we can possibly be on that market. It's a lot of players that we can potentially trade for. And also keep in mind that Colin Sexton will be coming back. So we have to pay that attention because we more than likely going to pay him this offseason, this summer. And we got to make our moves accordingly, right? And, you know, I want to hear what y'all want to say on in the comments because I want to know how y'all feel about this, right? Because how do y'all feel about this situation? And did y'all even really want to keep Rondo? Because I know before we lost in the play-in, a lot of people wasn't completely high on Rondo. Not because he wasn't a good player, but because they just feel like we needed something different. And I can understand that, especially when you see Ricky Rubio had the impact that he had. And Rondo, he's the same passer, I believe. The playmaker might be a little bit better. But offensively, overall, he doesn't bring what Ricky Rubio brung. And I think this is also why the Cleveland Cavaliers had the catapult that they did. He was a great help. And we could potentially re-sign Ricky Rubio. But you have to understand that Ricky Rubio is still recovering from his injuries, right? And he's still recovering from it. and we may not get the Ricky Rubio we've seen this past season, which is why I'm asking y'all, what do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers should truly do? And I feel like this was something that I think we had to drop today. You get what I'm saying? Because, at first, I was going to do a short. I am going to do a lot of shorts this week, hopefully. But I think today we really had to talk about the topic. We had to. Because I think this situation we're in a pickle, right? And the reason why also too, and the reason that I forgot, that's why you always have a great banner, right? You also got to remember we're also allegedly in the rumors for Kemba Walker, right? We may very well trade for Kemba Walker. Now, do I personally want Kemba Walker? No, because I don't think I think he's the offensive version of what we missed from Ricky Rubio, but I don't necessarily think we need, like, let me say it like this, right? I think we would benefit more from the playmaking side than the offensive side, right? Like, we need both, don't get me wrong, but I think with Kemba Walker's offensive talents, he's limited a lot of times, right? Because on the bright side, Rondo, he can, sometimes give you 10, 15 points, right? Kemba Walker, I don't think he can get you 7 or 10 assists from a legitimate playmaking system. I just don't think that. We haven't seen that when he was in New York. We haven't seen that when he was on the Hornets. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that when he was on Boston. I think that's going to be a weird situation for us. But down in the comments below, let me know how y'all feel about this, right? Do you think we should not try to sign Rondo or re-sign Rondo? Should we trade for Kemba Walker? Do you think Colin Sexton is the player that we're in desperate need of? What do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers should do? Because I think the Cleveland Cavaliers is in a very intriguing situation. But down in the comments below, I would love to hear what y'all got to say.
That's Atlantis with that money.